Hold on tight as we unleash nature's ultimate secret agents, animals with mind-blowing superpowers that defy land, air, and water. From a bird that chats in human speech to a creature that blasts 240 miles per hour from a standing leap, we'll race through brains that outcompute supercomputers, insects hidden in plain sight, and beasts that hunt in total darkness, all without ever touching down.
What if a bird could copy your voice, a camera shutter, and even a chainsaw? Meet the lyrebird, a small, ground-dwelling bird native to the forests of Australia, known for its unmatched mimicry skills. Lyrebirds can mimic over 150 different sounds, from birdsong to man-made noises, by listening and practicing as young birds. They use these imitations to attract mates and defend territory, a natural talent that takes years to perfect. Some lyrebirds have been recorded imitating human speech and electronic devices with near-perfect accuracy. One lyrebird was even documented mimicking the sound of a camera shutter, a man-made noise it had never heard in the wild. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a bird could fly faster than a fighter jet? It sounds impossible, but it's real. Meet the peregrine falcon, the fastest animal in flight, with a dive speed of over 190 miles per hour. During a hunting stoop, it plummets from the sky, accelerating to over 190 miles per hour during a high-speed dive. How does it do it? Its streamlined body, powerful chest muscles, and uniquely shaped wings create a perfect aerodynamic profile. This speed evolved for one reason: to catch birds in mid-air. It's the ultimate aerial hunter. Even at those speeds, it can spot a pigeon from over half a mile away and adjust its dive mid-air to hit the target. What if humans could do this? We could race fighter jets and win. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if your brain could heal in just 30 days? Meet the axolotl, one of the few animals on Earth that can regrow its entire brain after injury. Native to the canals of Lake Xochimilco in Mexico City, the axolotl is a neotenic salamander. It keeps its feathery gills its whole life. After an injury, axolotls don't scar, their cells simply rebuild the damaged tissue perfectly in a few weeks. It can regrow limbs, spinal cord tissue, and even parts of its heart, all without scarring or rejection. Scientists are studying axolotls to understand how they might help humans recover from brain injuries or degenerative diseases. And here's what really blows our minds: unlike most animals, axolotls don't even need a special environment to heal, they do it naturally. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a lemur could tap a tree and hear dinner inside? Meet the Mph, a rare lemur found only in Madagascar, with a face as wild as its superpower. It taps trees at about 8 times per second, listening for hollow sounds that reveal insect tunnels under the bark. This echolocation-like skill lets it find food in total darkness, no eyesight needed. If humans had this ability, we could tap walls and hear secrets hiding inside. And here's the kicker: its middle finger is about 3 inches long, making it the perfect insect tool. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a bird could fly for 2 months straight without ever landing? Meet the frigate bird, a sleek, black-winged sky pirate found across the tropical oceans of the world. These birds can glide for up to 2 months without landing, riding wind currents over 4,000 meters to conserve energy. They even sleep while flying, a skill that lets them stay airborne for months on end. If humans could do this, we could fly across the globe without ever touching the ground. Imagine that. And here's the kicker: they only land to breed, and even then, they return to land only to breed. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a bug could leap farther than a professional high jumper? Meet the froghopper, a tiny insect that can jump up to 70 times its own body length in a single leap. That's like a human leaping over 4 school buses in one bound, all thanks to a special protein in its legs. This protein acts like a biological spring, storing energy as it crouches and releasing it in a powerful burst. If humans had this ability, we could jump over a 30-story building in a single leap. But despite its superpower, the froghopper spends most of its life crawling on plants unnoticed and unbothered. Nature's engineering is wild. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a fish could see in total darkness using electricity? Meet the frosted flounder, a flat, pale fish found in the coastal waters of the northern Pacific Ocean. These fish can detect electric fields as weak as 1/10,000th of a volt. That's like sensing a faint heartbeat from across a room. They use this electric sense to hunt in murky water or complete darkness up to 6 inches from their body. If humans had this ability, we could track someone's heartbeat through a wall without touching them. And here's the mind-blowing part, they can detect the heartbeat of their prey through the tiny electric signals it produces. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. What if a cat could leap 15 feet straight up from a standing position? Meet the margay, a wild cat found in the forests of Central and South America, measure 30 to 57 inches long from nose to tail. With powerful hind legs and a long, flexible tail, the margay can jump vertically over 18 feet straight up from a standing start. This ability evolved to help it climb trees and pounce on prey like a feline acrobat in the treetops. If humans had this ability, we could leap over a 2-story building from the ground. And here's the kicker, they often use these leaps just to play, flipping and twisting through the air like a ninja in the trees. What animal superpower would you want? Comment below. The platypus can sense electric fields as small as a few millionths of a volt. This bizarre Australian mammal is one of only 5 in the world that lays eggs, and it packs a shocking superpower. Its bill is covered in electroreceptors, sensors so sensitive they can detect the tiny electric fields of wriggling prey. Males also have venomous spurs on their hind legs. The venom causes severe pain but is not strong enough to be lethal to humans. If humans had this kind of sensitivity, we could detect very small electrical signals at a distance. Back in the 18th century, scientists thought it was a hoax, a beaver and an otter stitched together. Nature's most bizarre genius, and it still lays eggs. Did you know a bird in the Galapagos Islands drinks blood from its victims? Meet the vampire finch, a tiny bird found only in the Galapagos, related to Darwin's famous finches. Using its sharp beak, the vampire finch pecks a small hole in the skin of seabirds like blue-footed boobies to drink their blood. This gruesome behavior evolved because food is scarce on the Galapagos and blood provides a reliable source of nutrients. Amazingly, the vampire finch can survive for up to 2 days without feeding, a survival trait honed by evolution. Despite its violent habits, the vampire finch rarely kills its host, it only takes what it needs to survive. What other animal superpower would you want? Comment below.